Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Om Atulita Baladhamam Hemashailaabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Adhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a warm welcome. Having spoken to Bhavani, Girija, the Saptarishis went to Himavan. This is where we concluded yesterday. Continuing the 91st Chaupai. Sabu prasango giripati sunava madana dahana suni ati dukhu pava बहुरी कही उक्रति कर बरदाना, सुनी मवंत बहुत सुख माना, हृदय विचारी शंभु प्रभुताई, सादर मुनि बरलये बोलाई, सुदिनु सुनखतु सुघरी सोचाई, बेगी बेद विधि लगन धराई, पत्री सप्तऋषि न सोई दीनी, गही पद बिनय हिमाचल कीन्ही, जाई विधि तिन दीन्ही सोपाती, बाचत प्रीति न हृदय समाति, लगन बाची अज सबहि सुनाई, हर्षे मुनि सब सुर समुदायी, सुमन वृष्टि नभ बाजन बाजे, मंगल कलश दसहु दिसि साजे, लगे संवारन सकल सुर, वाहन विविध विमान, होहि सगुन मंगल सुभद, करही अपचरा गान, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। सब प्रसंग गिरिपति ही सुनावा। They narrated the whole story to Giripati, Himavan. मदन दहन सुनी अति दुख पावा. Himavan felt very bad on Madana, Kamadeva, being burnt. Bahuri kahe urati kara baradana. Then the sages told him about what happened to Rati. What happened to Rati? She will again join Madana as Pradyumna in the next avatara, where he will take birth as the son of Sri Krishna. Suni himavanta bahuta sukhumana. Then he became very convinced. He was relieved. Okay, fine, it happens. It will happen. Hridaya bichari sambhu prabhutai. Remembering the glory, prabhutai of Shambhu, Sadara Munibara liye bolai. He told respectfully. Sadara. Sadara means respectfully. He spoke to the great sages. Sudinu sunakhatu. Now please note, he was ready with all that, good date, good time, nakshatra, everything. Sudinu sunakhatu sughari sochai. Sochai meaning what? He has already thought about Sudina, good date, Sunakhatu, Sunakshatra, Sugharu, all those places, the auspicious day. Begi Beda Bidi Lagana Dharai. He said, now speedy, fast, go, fix everything. Because at every given time they are scared that Shivaji will suddenly sit down for meditation. Therefore, don't waste time. Veda Bidhi Lagana Dharai, according to Vedic precepts, go and, according to the proper way, go and arrange everything. Patri Sapta Rishi Narsoi Dini. Then Himachala handed over a chit. What? He has written everything. At that time he will not, where is a paper, where is a pen, all that difficult. So he had kept everything ready. He immediately gave them, go, get everything done. Gahipada Vinaya Himachala Kinhi. He then, before they all ran away, he first prostrated to them. See, this is our culture. Whenever we have elderly people, whenever we have a Santa Purusha, a sannyasi, a monk, an elderly person, Need not be always a monk, even an elderly person. Whoever who is elderly, knowledgeable, the culture, our Bharatiya culture is to first fall at their feet and take their blessings. It is very, very important. There will be another occasion, at the time we will elaborate there. Here now there is no time because Shivaji will sit for meditation. We'll go fast. Jai Bidhi Hiti Niti Dini Sopati. The sages called on Brahma. The sages ran, they went and called on Brahma and gave him that chit. See, Himavan has given the chit, check this and tell us what is to be done. Bhachita Pritina Hridaya Samati. Brahmaji went through the note. He was so happy. Why? Perfect. The reading, the calculation, and Himalayas prompt, keeping it perfectly right, ready. Hridaya Samadhi. He was very, very happy. Who? Brahmaji. Lagana Bachi Aja Sabahi Sunai. Then Brahmaji called everybody, come here. All of you come here. Now I am going to read this. Listen carefully and no doubts. Listen carefully. And he read the whole note, what Himavan had written. Harashe Muni Sab Sura Samudai. Everybody were delighted. You see, anything that has always got delayed and postponed and procrastinated by few and then went on postponing. You want to do it and it is just not happening. How many times in our houses also it happens. We want something to happen, somehow it is not happening. Now suddenly there is something happening, everybody will rush and everybody will be happy. Similar is what Harashe Muni Sab. All the sages and saints, gods, celestial, everybody was Sura Samudai. Sumana Brushti Nabha Baje. Sumana Brushti, immediately flowers were smeared from the sky. You know, in the celestial beings, this is one of the most wonderful way of celebration. What? They smear flowers everywhere from the sky. So, Sumana Vrishti, flowers, rain of flowers. Nabha Bhajana Bhaje, Nabha from the sky, flowers came. Bhajana Bhaje, everybody started beating their drums, they blew their trumpets, everything. Mangala Kalasa Dasahu, this is Sai. Immediately, lot of people said, now everywhere Purna Kumbha has to be done. Therefore, Kalasha, water, mango leaves, coconut with all beautiful decoration, rice, flowers. This is what we do for our Purna Kumbha. Whenever a monk comes and a sannyasi comes, we have to hold Purna Kumbha and welcome. So, everywhere Kalasha, not one place, everywhere, all houses they started doing. Kalashas were placed in every direction. Lage Samvarana, Sakala Sura, Bahana, Bibida Bimana, all the Sakala Sura, all the gods, all the gods, all of them immediately ran in all directions. They started telling their workers, clean up everything, all the vehicle, check the vehicle, check grease, bolt, nut, everything should be perfect. So they said, all the aeroplanes, check all the aeroplanes, and what about all the captains and crew members? Everybody must be ready with their uniforms, proper uniforms. But probably today we will give them an exemption. They can decorate themselves also, but the aeroplane must be clean and clear. Ohi Sugana Mangala Subhada. Happy and auspicious omens are being seen. Meaning what? Whenever good things happen, even down in our houses we find sometimes for some people, okay, how far it is true, how far it is untrue, how much it has happened, how much it has not happened, various things happens. Sometimes for women, the left eye, it will kind of beat up. So some good omen. My left eye, even in Ramayana, Sitaji's left eye started beating up, and then some good omen like that. then some right eye for the men is good omen. And vice versa is bad. If right eye for the women is bad omen, left eye for the men is bad. Like that, so many things happen. Anyway, taking it in its face value, Hoi Sugana Mangala Subhada, all good omens came. Karahi Apacharad Gana, even Apsaras, the damsels of the, what is that? Celestial being, in that celestial world, all the damsels are also very happy. They also started dancing. Very interesting, huh? Look at the enthusiasm, look at the energy, look at that overwhelming, you can say reaction, you can say response, you can say both. Everybody were delighted. Sivahi sambogana karahi singhara jata mukuta ahi mauru samvara कुंडल कंकन पहिरे ब्याला तन विभूति पटके हरिछाला ससिल लाट सुंदर सिर गंगा नयन नीति उपबीत भुजंगा गरल कंठ उर नर सिर माला अशिव वेश शिव धाम कृपाला कर त्रिशूल अरुडमरु बिराजा चले बसह चढ़ी बाज ही बाजा देखी शिवहि सुरथ्रिय मुसुकाही बरलायक दुलहिनी जगनाही विष्णु बिरंचि आदि सुर ब्राता छड़ी छड़ी वाहन चले बराता सुर समाज सब भांति अनूपा नहीं बरात दुल्ह अनुरूपा विष्णु कहाँ अस बिहसी तब बोली सकल दिसिराज बिलग बिलग हुई चलहु सब निज निज सहित समाज सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय शिवहि शंभुगन करहि सिंगारा Shambhu's attendants Ganas, Shiva Ganas. Now they said, Bhagavan, come and sit down here. Sometimes, the servants become bosses kind of a thing. And boss also are sometimes very nice. The love they show, you see. The Ganas, the amount of devotion, the love they show will bring the bosses also at their feet. Shiva said, okay, I'll come and sit down. Why? You are the bridegroom. You have to be decorated. Makeup has to be made. Come and sit down. He sat. Shiva hi sambhogana kare singhara. Jata mukuta hai maru sumhara. Then they did all the, he had a jata. We discussed this also earlier, isn't it? He matted lock, they probably tried to comb and then beautifully tied and things like that. And then it was not probably holding, so brought one serpent and then tied that also. Kundala kankana pahire byala. They now know kundala, kankana, all that has to do. What to do? Okay, bring one snake, a smaller snake here, and then kundala. A little bigger snake, kankana. Everywhere snake. Tana vibhuti pata kehre chala. Now, where to go for talcum powder? Pond's talcum powder was not available at that time. Therefore, they thought, okay, chalo, bring some vibhuti. Where do I get vibhuti? Mashana, it is available. So many people have burned the body and vibhuti is available. Go and get. They brought, and then it is not like how you put with a sponge and all nicely and then with a brush. No. They just put it on his face like that. For them, what do they understand, you see? They smear the face full of ashes. And then what to do? Now he requires something to cover him up. Therefore, they brought one lion skin and tied the skin around him. Kehari Chala. Sasilalata Sundara Sira Ganga. Then Shashi, moon was brought, crescent moon was brought and then placed there for her beauty. Like an ornament it was placed. Then Gangaji came and sat down in his, this one, Gangaji was there. So she is also flowing. It is bringing lot of coolness around. Sasilalata Sundara Sira Ganga. Nayana Niti Upabita Bujanga. Now not 2 eyes, 3 eyes. So probably some kajal gijal they must have put. And on his, now there should be some thread, some garland has to be put. So they brought a bigger snake and then put the garland. Snake also, okay, I will also first stand straight in the photograph. You see all the Shiva's photograph. Snake will be standing. I am here, karke. Click properly, okay? Probably the serpent might have told. Garalakanthaura Narasiramala. His throat here, we all know the story, no? It was bluish. Here it says, here it said black. The idea is that poison which he had taken, it was almost looking like black. Garalakanthaura Narasiramala. He had swollen poison, therefore the throat was also dark. Of course, mala, snake, like how Vishnu wore Vaijayanti mala, our Shivaji wore snake mala. Asiva Vesha Siva Dhama Kripala. Even though, you see all this description what we gave now, they appear very inauspicious. In our worldly language, if we may say, in our worldly language, all these are Ashubha. Is it not? Vibhuti, of course, Vibhuti is Shubha. What kind of Vibhuti? Javad Vibhuti from Parani, perfumed. But nobody takes Vibhuti, goes to one Mashana there, wait, the Mashana, where is the Vibhuti? Now I'll take and put. Generally, normally, common human people won't go to Mashana and take a Vibhuti. Normally. Bhagavan Jane, exception sustained. But normally, so all are Ashubha, called as Ashubha. But Bhagavan Shiva, the very word Shiva, an embodiment of auspiciousness. Minus Shiva, it is Shava only. Shava is inauspicious. Shiva by default is auspicious. And Kripala, he was an embodiment of Kripa, merciful Lord. Karatrisula Damaru Biraja. Then something, okay, I will hold one. Trishula, trident. And then Damaru. Chale Baza Chadi Baja Hi Baja. Then all the Ganas, they started beating drums. And then Shiva rode a bull. In our Bharat, a horse is ridden, beautifully decorated horse. And that sits on the horse with all topi and that hold, etc. Maybe one. The top there is something in the front. Like how Krishna wears one peacock feather. Something like that. All that we do. Like that something. Chale Basan Chadi. Basai Chadi mean what? He rode a bull and everybody played instruments. Dekhi Siva hi Suratriya Musukahi. Everybody. Sivatriya means what? The feminine genders. Among the Ganas only. And then even in the in-laws place, if we may say so. They all smiled. And then they told, they said, Baralayak dulahini jaganahi. I think there cannot be a better bridegroom in this world. Looking at the Vesha Bhushana of Shivaji, in a manner of sarcastic way. Vishnu Biranchi Adi Surabrata, Vishnu Brahma and all the host of all the celestial beings joined the procession. But then the moment seeing the way people are laughing, Chadi Chadi Vahana Chale Barata, all of them rode their own respective Vahana and they were going. Surasamaja Sab Bhati Anupa. Surasamaja, all the gods. Bhati Anupa. What do you say? The gathering. Samaja, the whole gathering. They were all decked up so much. Incomparably, they were all decked up. Shivaji was the same. Nahi barata dulahi anurupa. The procession, however, was hardly worthy of the bridegroom. When it comes to bridegroom, Shiva, the procession was totally different. Why? Shiva was Shiva. He never changed his identity. He never bothered of anything. Vishnu kaha se bisahitab boli sakala disiraj. Vishnu then called all the guardians. Bihasitab. Boli sakala disiraja. He said, all of you. Vishnu said, told all the guardians, all of you along with your retinue and everything, go separately. Why? Bilaga bilaga hoi chale usab nija nija sahita samaja. All of you go independently. You, Indra, you go with your retinue. Varuna, you go with your retinue. All of you go with your own retinue, with your own airplane, and then each one will be separate. No mix-ups. In the next chaupai, very interesting things are there. बर अनुहारी बरातन भाई हसी करे हूँ पर पुर जाई विष्णु बचन सुनी सुर मुसुकाने निज निज सेन सहित बिलगाने मन ही मन महे सुमुसुकाही हरि के बेग्य बचन नहीं जाही अति प्रिय बचन सुनत प्रिय केरे भृंगी प्रेरि सकल गण टेरे शिव अनुशासन सुनि सब आये प्रभु पद जलज शीस तिन नाये नाना बाहन नाना बेशा बिहसे शिव समाज निज देखा को मुखहीन विपुल मुख काहू बिनु पद कर को बहुपद बाहू विपुल नयन को नयन बिहीना रिष्ट पुष्ट को अति तन कीना. We will see till here. Sometimes, while I was reading, I was so in a manner, I was so pushed to start laughing loudly. See how it happens. Bar anuhari baratana bhai. They said, this bridegroom, Barata, that procession that is happening, oh brothers, this procession is no worthy of the bridegroom. Hasi kare par puraj aayi. People who saw the procession going, they started ridiculing. Why? We are not used to that kind of a procession, you see. Procession, Bharat, when it is going, everybody is decked up. In fact, the joke I'll tell you, at least here in the world I'll tell you. The joke is, everybody decks themselves up so much, there will be a confusion who is the bride or the bridegroom. Who is getting married will also be a confusion. Thank God there will be only one horse, and thank God one person will only be sitting on the horse. That is the only indication, and most of them don't see that person. Why? That is anyway booked. And they start looking at others. People are only, looking at all the Bharat. Vishnu Bachana Suni Sura Musukani. Hearing the words of what Vishnu said, meaning what? Go separately and go with your own. Nija Nija Sena Sahita Bilagane. Nija Nija Sena means go with your own retinue. Don't get mixed up. Manahimana Mahesu Musukai. Shivaji, he laughed within himself. What else can he do? He enjoyed the scene. He was amused looking at all these interesting things happen. Hari ke bignya bachana nahi jahi. Hari is way of saying it never missed that humor. Incidentally, you will find in this place all the rasas are there. Hasya rasa. Bhakti rasa also is there. You should not leave that. Bhakti rasa is also there. And some people getting wild also is there. See, all are not mentioned. A few might not have been mentioned, like the women folk. Why is he doing like that? Foolish thing is doing. There can always be people like that, you see. So all the rasas are found here. Hari ke bignya bachana nahi jai. Ati priya bachana sunata priya kere. As soon as he heard the wonderful remarks of his friend Vishnu, Bringi hi preri sakala ganatere. He sent Bringa. There is one Bringa, Nandi, Bringa, like that. A few people. Bringa he called his attendant. Very, very close attendant. You always will have one first circle people. Bringi was one of the attendants of Shiva. He called and sent him. Shivanusasana suni sab aaye. Listening to Shiva's commands, all of them came. Prabhupada jalaja si satina janaye. They all of them fell at Shivaji's feet and then took his blessings. Nana Bahana, Nana Besha. All of them were riding varieties of their own Vahana, and then everybody. See, they all had that, what is it called? That powers. Even to change their Vesha. They can, what is it called? Ashtasiddhi. Ashtasiddhi we also, Anima, Garima, Lagima, Mahima, all that. In that you can even change Veshas. So like that, some of them also changed their Veshas and looked very beautiful and things like that. Vihase Siva Samajani Jani Dekha. Shiva looked at all of them. Oh Rama. Even Shiva must have told, oh Rama. How did they look? Now look at the description. Kovu Mukhahina, there were somebody without head. Bipula Mukha Kahu, there are some people who have got double, triple heads also. Binu Pada Kara, some people did not have legs and hands, Pada and Kara. Some people have more than the requirement. Nayana Vihina, some people did not have eyes also properly. Rishta Pushtako. Some people are very strong and well built. Ati Tanakina. Some people were very thin, like one, I used to normally tell any children when they come here, very thin and thin. One agarbatti kaddi with a cloth around. Here, not even cloth, only agarbatti kaddi probably. And then the Chandas reads, Tana khina kovu ati pina pavana kovu apavana gati ghare Pushan karal kapal kar sab sadya sonita tan bhare khar swan suvar surkala mukha gan bhesha aganita koganai bahujinas preta pishach jogi जमात बरनत नहीं बने. Somewhere very thin, tanakina, kovati pina, some bodies were very stout, kova pavana gati dhira. Some people were very beautiful, tidy, clean. Some other people were very dirty and, you can't even look at that person. That way some people were there. Bhushana karala kapala karasaba. Some people wore some beautiful ornaments, looking very nice. And some people wore some frightening ornaments, some skull and all they would wear, like Shiva also. Shiva also was wearing garland of skull. So these people were also a skull. And then there were blood all over some people. Like how you put some painting and all, you put, not painting, all those, you understand, na? What will the Ganas do? They took some blood and smeared themselves everywhere, carrying skulls in their hands and things like that. Very deep description is there. I am just making it light so that you don't get scared. Then if you get dreams at night and scream, what will others do? And some people had, I told you, they can take any form. Some people bore the head of a donkey. Some people bore the head of a monkey. Some people took dog's head. Some people even pig's head. All that it is said. Khara, donkey. Shwana, dogs. Suwana, pigs. So it is not that I am trying to imagine. It is written here. It is given here. Our Tulsi Das ji written like that. Jackals. Jackal heads also some people had. And each one had varieties of clothes. Oh God, it is so difficult to describe also. Bahujinas preta pisacha. Some troops. All, please note, all are Bharat is going on. Shivaji's Ganas only. Some all Preta Pishachi and all also joined. Shivaji is so wonderful. You know why? Shivaji is so merciful. All that others don't want and throw away, Shivaji says, don't worry, come, I am here for you. You all come. Preta Pishacha, come. All of you come. Be with me. And headless person, oh, no, don't go and scare them. You come here, I am there, no problem. So all that were his utmost dearest friends. All that appears impossible was appearing like that. Nachahi gavahi geeta paramatarangi bhuta sab देखताति विपरीत बोलहि बचन विचित्र विधि. All the ghosts and all, they danced wonderfully and they all sang. The way they sang, I don't know, I can't describe. But then the Tulsi Das says, they also sang and danced. The idea here is, everybody wants to express their joy. We also see in our wedding halls, isn't it? That boy and girl who is getting married, they will be there on the stage like orphans. Why? Nobody cares them. Everybody is busy talking to each other and showing off their beauty, their dresses, their jewels, and they talk about their people. And that boy and girl somewhere, they will be sitting there. Some one or two people will go and come. There are some people who don't even go and meet that boy and girl, the bride and bridegroom. They straight away go to the kitchen, eat, and go away also. There are such people also. Very interesting. All the people were very greatly amazing. Everybody were enjoying. Dekata ati viparita. They all look so absurd. Viparita, absurd. Bolai bachana vichitra vidhi. They all spoke in some peculiar way. They all spoke. Ultimately, everybody were happy only. That's the whole point about it. Continuing. जस दूलहु तसी बनी बराता कौतुक विविध हो ही मग जाता इहाँ हिमाचल रचेउ बिताना अति विचित्र नहीं जाई बखाना शैल सकल जहीं लगी जग माही लघु विशाल नहीं भरनी सिराही बन सागर सब नदी तलावा हिमगिरि सब कहुनेव पठावा काम रूप सुंदर तन धारी सहित समाज सहित बर नारी गए सकल तुहि नाचल गेहा गावहि मंगल सहित सनेहा प्रथम ही गिरि बहुगृह संवराये जथा जोगु तह तह सब छाये पुर शोभावलोकि सुहाई लागई लघु बिरंचि न पुनाई. Now see, जस दूलहु तसी बनी भराता. Bharata, the procession was going on, though it is not quite worthy for the beauty of Parvati. This Bharata is not that very appropriate. Still it is going on. Kautuka bibida ho hima gajata. But everybody were cheerful. In the procession, Kautuka bibida ho hima gajata. Everybody were very happy, cheerful, playful, singing, dancing, beating the drum, etc., etc. At the same time, Iha. Now the camera changes to the palace. Iha himachal racheu bidata. Here, that is in the palace, Himachala, Himavan, made a huge pavilion, preparation. Ati vichitra hi jai bakhana. It cannot be described through any kind of words or language. Saila sakala jahi lagi jaga mahi. All the mountain devata, not mountains, the presiding deity of all the mountains were all invited. All of them had come. Laghu bishalanahi birati sirahi. All small, big, everybody were invited. You can't even count how many people. Bharani Sirai, you cannot count. Banasagar sab nadi latava. Even the presiding deities of forests, ocean, river, ponds, lakes, all the presiding deities were called. Himagiri sabaka huneva tapava. Even Himaya invited everyone. How? Heartily, with love, with care, with lot of respect, reverence, with bhavana, sundara tanadira, with all his love he called everyone. Sahita samaja sahita baranari. All of them he had invited. Come with your whole family, all relations, everybody. Samaja, even in your retinue, everybody you bring. Gaye sakalat tuhi nachal geha. The wedding numbers, increased and increased and increased. So many huge numbers people had come. Gavahi Mangala Sahita Saneha. All of them sang festival songs and everything. They all enjoyed. Here also they enjoyed the Ganas of Shiva. There also they enjoyed. Of course, you can understand the difference. Indeed, that need not be told. But then the joy was the same. The expression might be different. Prathamahi giri bahu griha sambaraye. Prathamahi, first thing what he did, he made lot of houses and decorated everything, beautiful arches, lot of flowers, bouquets and everything. Everything he did initially. Why? Before they come, everything should be ready. Not when they come, you hold the broom and say, please wait, I will clean the place. No. Everything was perfect. Everything was excellent. Jatha jogudah taha taha sab chaye. All of them were placed appropriately according to their positions. This one, each one of them, they were given separate accommodation. Appropriate accommodation was given. Purasobhava loki suhai. Even the whole city had a festive look. Pura means city. Sobhava loki suhai. Even the people decorated everything. We can relate it closely now that we are in this time, we can relate it to how Ayodhya was decorated when Ram was consecrated, the way whole Ayodhya responded. We will see more at that point when the Ayodhya, that particular kanda comes. Lagai laghu biranche nipunai. Even Brahma, now looking at all this beautiful decoration, Brahmaji was astounded. Why? I have also not created so beautifully, but the way Himavan has decorated this place, even my own creation falls short, becomes very small. Even Brahmaji was very astounded. My God. And then comes another beautiful chand. Laghu laga bidhi ki nipunata avaloki pura sobha sahi ban baga kupatadag sarita सुभग सब सक को कही मंगल विपुल तोरण पताका केतु गृह गृह सोहहि बनिता पुरुष सुंदर चतुर छवि देखी मुनि मन मोहि. लघुलाग विधि की निपुणता. The beauty of the whole city, even Brahmaji, Vidhi means Brahmaji, when he was feeling small, he felt as though he was insignificant. Banabhaga kripa tadag, all the wells and ponds, rivers, streams, all were looking charming and beautiful beyond words. Mangala Vipula Torana, every house, Torana was put and then flower decoration was there. As I said, some arch would have been beautiful, colorful rangolis would have been poured and so many colorful ways. Bhanita Purusha Sundara Chatura Chabideki. When they saw the women beautifully decked up, decorated themselves, and the kind of, the dresses they wore, and then beautiful Mangala Kara Bindi. These days we are all living in such a wretched world who are, even women who are married don't wear bindis like widows. Shameful being in Bharat. Okay. Everyone beautifully decorated themselves. To what extent? Munimana mohahi. Even the sages and saints will get carried away. To that extent, the entire city was decorated. Jagadamba jaga avatari sopurubarani kinjai riddhi siddhi sampatti sukha Tinanutana Dhikai. The city where Jagadamba Bhavani Girija has taken avatara, the decoration, the beautification went beyond description. Bharani ki jai. Riddhi, siddhi, sampatti, sukha, prosperity, success, wealth, sukha, happiness. Nita Nutana Adhikai were always increasing, and they presented what is the glory of Girija. Everybody were reveling. We will allow them to revel for another 23 hours and meet again tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. We conclude this series now with joy. Allow them to enjoy for one more week, and we will come back with a sudden change of event. What is it? We will see on the 16th. Thank you very much for being with me all this while. Jai Shri Ram.